When was the last time you saw rain? Shit. I think it was before the war.
In its publisher's own words, Metro Last Light has been keeping its head down. We haven't seen much of the Metro 2033 sequel since the middle of last year. But the developers at 4A have been plugging quietly away, focused on producing something they call much more complete and polished than its rough diamond predecessor, whose atmospheric post-apocalyptic gun shooting was marred by occasional jankiness.
Keep your headlight charged. Watch my back and cover your corners.
To recap, Metro Last Light is a direct sequel, but not one based on Metro 2034, the sequel to the novel from which the post-apocalyptic shooter was adapted. The book sequel, yet to be translated into English, turns its attention to a new set of characters, while this game continues to follow Artyom, hero of the last game. What's left of the population still shelters from radiation and mutant beasties in Moscow's metro network. Above them, meanwhile, spring is thawing the ice that covers the ruins of the city. Up on the surface, the sun shines on Moscow's heaped concrete ruins and deadly radiation pits. Fancy lighting and a broader colour palette have been a key focus for Last Light, says the developer. Another focus, they say, has been finding a balance of scripted stuff and emergent moments that make the most of Metro's open world. There's more of the former in this most recent demo that we saw. In it, Artyom and his buddy explore the shell of a crashed airliner, and it's harrowing stuff.
What the hell was that?
Shit! We are losing power!
Domodedovo Tower, flight 767
What was he
here.
doing that flash? Ask them!
Mayday!
Shit! The tower's
We are
gone!
going down!
Speed! What's our
Oh
speed?
Andrei, give me a gas here! Find the way somehow too! We are blinding! Get a hold of yourself! Last time you get it through! Try it again!
The gritty survival horror feel of the first game persists, with a scarcity of crucial supplies. The air above ground is still toxic, and gas mask filters must be scavenged for precious minutes of breathing time.
Take what you need. We're all brothers in the metro.
Those minutes are tracked on Artyom's wristwatch, ever visible in the first-person perspective. This game also adds a mechanic in which the gas mask's faceplate must be wiped to keep it clear. His flashlight must be maintained as well, needing occasional charging by hand. Where our last demo stuck with human enemies, this one turns to the mutated nasties. Oversized, fleshy spiders nesting inside a corpse, a giant winged creature that gets its claws in Artyom and hoists him off the ground, and watchers, man-sized wolfish rats, or rat-like wolves.
A huge pack. Try it again. Stay calm.
These can be dispatched easily enough when encountered individually, but are terminally bad news in packs. The demo ends with Artyom lobbing fire grenades at pursuing watchers on the steps of a metro station, defending the metro entrance that will take him back to civilization, or what passes for it in 2034's Moscow. It's an impressive showing from a game we'd seen so little of for so long, but 4A and publisher THQ are determined, they imply, Last Light will not be rushed and will smooth all the rough edges off the game that came before it. Look out for it early next year.
I'm trying to make it stop you!